guys, you're in a nutshell with me, Ina. Mainit-init na issue ang ating pag-uusapan in this episode. Alam na alam ko na marami sa inyo laging interesado pag ang storya ay tungkol sa mga nire-raid o yung mga nahuhuling illegal workers. Yan po ang ating pag-uusapan sa episode na ito. I will be sharing with you some articles which tells me that the CBSA o yung Canada Border Services Agency is really ramping up on its operations against employers that are hiring illegal workers. Siyempre, pag nakahuli yan, ano mangyayari? Siyempre, ipipenalize po yung employer at yung mga nahuling illegal workers working without authorization, walang valid status, there's a big probability that these people will be issued removal orders. In short, maaaring ipa-deport po sila. Gusto ko rin pag-usapan tong issue na to dahil again, alam naman po natin, I think this is very relevant because sa mga panahon ngayon, alam ko ang dami pong nangangamba tungkol sa kanilang status, maraming maaaring mawala ng status, naghahanap ng paraan paano ma-extend ang kanilang status. Whatever you guys decide to do, matatanda na kayo, alam nyo kung ano po ang tama at mali. I will not be surprised if there are people who will insist on staying even if mawalan po sila ng status. Naku po, that's very risky. Again, matanda na kayo, no? Alam nyo ang tama at mali. Buhay nyo po yan. But again, know the consequences of your actions. Okay? O sige na nga, puntahan na nga natin tong reports. Ba't ko pala nasabi din na CBSA is ramping up on its operations? Because in this week alone, dalawa na po ang naire-report tungkol sa mga resulta ng kanilang efforts. Dalawa pa lang po ito na nakakarating sa news. Ibig sabihin, there is a big chance that, smaller operations are happening on the ground. Okay? Ito muna, ito ang pinakabago. Kahapon lang po ito ni-report, April 8, no? Winnipeg construction manager fined $50,000 for employing illegal workers. Okay? This is from CTV News. Actually, nahanap ko po yung press release ng CBSA tungkol dito. Yun na nga lang po ang mismong pagbatayan natin. Yan. From CBSA. Ito na nga. So, their investigation leads to a 20-month conditional sentence and $50,000 fine for a construction manager. April 2 daw po nang nag-plead guilty. Itong tama ko ba mapopronounce ang kanyang pangalan? Gurwinder Singh Ahluwalia. Okay? Taga Winnipeg po. Nag-plead po siya guilty to one count of unauthorized employment of foreign nationals. Sinintensyahan po siya ng 20 months na house arrest. Aba, may ganun. Ba't kaya house arrest? And he was also ordered to pay, paulit-ulit ako, $50,000 na fine. So, 2023 pa daw nag-umpisa ang investigation ng CBSA dito sa taong ito after receiving information about the employment and mistreatment of unauthorized workers at a local construction site. In short, ito na, may mga nagsumbong, mga nagtip. Kaya tagal yung investigation, mahigit 1 taon din. So, investigators found paperwork and work permit applications associated with Mr. Ahluwalia, who was the construction site manager. May 2024 daw, nung nag-issue ng search warrant at doon nakahanap po sila ng mga electronic devices and physical documents na nagpapakita na itong si Mr. Ahluwalia lured foreign nationals to Canada to work without authorization and underpaid workers who had valid work permits. And then November 2024, last year, nag-file na po ng charges against Ahluwalia. Okay, but I wonder, bakit ngayon lang pala ito na report, O sige. So, alam mo, it appears to me, siguro, meron pa tong parte na sinasabihin niya yung mga workers. Ako ang sige, tatabuhin ko yung mga papeles niyo, ako bahala. Kasi meron dong mga paperwork and work permit applications na nakita. 'Di ba? Maaring gano'n, niloloko niya talaga yung mga workers na Akala naman umasa na magkakaroon sila ng valid status. Ay nako. But anyway, isa po yan, this is in Winnipeg. Sabi dito sa quick facts portion ng kanilang release. Nitong 2024 daw, CBSA opened 184 criminal investigations into suspected offenses under the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. So, almost 200 ongoing criminal investigations in 2024. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, dalawa lang ang nire-report this week. But there is, likely, ang dami niyang maliliit na mga nangyayari, baka hindi lang po nakakarating sa balita, na mga nahuhuli. Abusive employers, unscrupulous employers, at the same time, likely, willing illegal workers as well. Now, earlier this week, meron pa pong nahuli din, or rather, na-report. This is a different, iba naman tong press release ito, still from CBSA. This was, again, from earlier this week. May 3 daw pong mga employers based in Ontario na nahuli also hiring illegal workers. Joint CBSA and OPP, Ontario Police yata to, investigation into illegal hiring of foreign nationals leads to sentencing of 3 businesses. Specifically, related to employment of foreign nationals. Aba, sa Oshawa, Ontario pala ito. Nag-plead guilty rin ang 3 negosyo. 2 po sa kanila, landscape services. At ano tong SDA services? Hindi clear sa akin. Ano ba tong SDA? So, they were fined a total of, ito total na lang natin, $450,000. Wow, ang laki. Okay? I don't know if related o baka mga sister companies ito dahil pare-pareho silang landscape services. Maaring connected sila, Kasi ganito pala sila nahuli. Sabi dito, the joint investigation began in 2019 when a foreign national was arrested by the Ontario Provincial Police for impaired driving. Okay. At mula doon, they discovered a network of unauthorized workers spanning multiple jurisdictions across southern and eastern Ontario and the Greater Toronto area. Ayun, at natuklasan nila during the investigation na mahigit 700 foreign nationals were identified throughout Ontario who had been employed by the organization without authorization to work in Canada. Aba, ito pang matindi. Several individuals were found to be inadmissible pa due to criminality and were subsequently removed from Canada. Aba, napauwi na pala. O, diba? So, likely nga, connected itong mga kumpanyang ito. There is a network of employers, it seems to me, na nag-hire ng mga illegal workers. Tulad nung nasabi dun sa quick facts nung kaninang press release, 184 criminal investigations are ongoing. At nung 2024 daw pala, CBSA removed 16,470 foreign nationals from Canada. Okay, likely because of these types of offenses. And for 2025 to 2026 hanggang 2027, nangangako ang goal po ng CBSA, damihan pa ito ng 25%. So, kita nyo they are ramping up their operations. Sana lang guys, I really hope these types of reports are deterring employers from continuing on kung sila po ay engaged in hiring illegal workers. If they are engaged in duping workers na magtrabaho sa kanila tapos i-underpay sila, pangangakuan, nabibigyan ng work permit. Kawawa naman yung mga ganong workers, Merong mga willing dyan na nag-work under the table, pero naniniwala ko meron din talagang biktima ng sistema na mga false promises. Kawawa naman sila, damay din sila. I truly hope na yung mga punishment, sana lang, taasan pa for employers. I will share with you this report. Sabi dito, Ottawa has failed to collect almost 40% of fines on companies that violated the temporary foreign worker rules. Yung mga napag-usapan po nating earlier reports, I think those are also violations sa TFW rules. So sinasabi doon, 'di ba, papatawad nila ng penalty, yung isa $50,000, dun sa tatlong services company, 450,000. Dapat, no, talagang i-ensure ng gobyerno na nasingilin nila ito para alam, maging warning sa ibang mga unscrupulous employers na talagang paparusahan sila, na totoo, there is certainty of punishment sa kanilang mga illegal activities. Kasi kung hindi matatakot yung mga employers na ito, di ba? So it turns out, this is from a report from a month ago, na 40% of fines, hindi man pala nako-collect. Pero, ito ang medyo magandang development dyan. Nung binasa ko ito, yeah, you will see this chart. So, yung light blue na kulay, yan po yung mga hindi pa nababayaran. Okay? So, malaki ang porsyento ng mga blue, ng mga hindi nababayaran mula 2021, 2023, and 2024. Pero, yung pinakababang line, yung 2025, tignan nyo. Aba, halos wala. Puro purple lang. Yung purple ay yung total paid fines. Only for the year 2025, Oh. Kulang 1 milyon na po ang fines na ipinataw. Almost all have been paid. So what does this tell me? Mukhang nagiging mas stricto na rin ang CBSA sa pangongolekta ng mga fines, which is a good thing. That's a good thing for enforcement. Diba? So again, aligned yan doon sa sinasabi nating ramping up on its investigations and operations. At the same time, when there is punishment, talagang ini-enforce, sinisingil yung penalty, yung fine. So, ayun lang naman po ang ating episode. Share with me in the comment section kung meron po kayong mga storya, personal experience, baka may workplace po kayong alam na nire-raid o iniimbestigahan, o baka yung mga maiinit na nag-hire ng mga illegal workers. Nako po, meron pong hotline ng CBSA para sa mga bagay na yan. So, yung mga nagtatrabaho dyan, ingat-ingat talaga kayo. It's very risky. So, yun lang naman. Sige, tapusin na natin tong episode na to. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!